that's okay. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Sorry about that. I really didn't mean for that to happen. I wasn't even ready. I'll be right back. Let's put a tree on. Oh. Sorry, folks. Just let me get over to my channel. My thumb actually hit go live um, while I was putting the phone in the holder. So give me just a second here. And let me see where I am. There we are. And I have to share this with, I can't see the chat just this second. I have to share this with Patreon. Yes, Gracie, I know people are here and you want to say hello. Posts. I'm sorry. I went live before I was ready to go live. Give me a second. Oh, gosh. My hair's a mess. Link. Oh, I love you too, Gracie. Yes, your mama, baby. And there we go. Let's do here. Let's go here. And hey, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Wow, 53 already, and I went live accidentally. Let me say hi. Autumn Gypsy, Becky Grimshaw, D'Airy, Dave Smith, Donna Holland, Donna Lull, Faisy, Julie from Florida, Camille, Kay the Country Kitchen's wife, Kay the Country, yeah, I got that right. Lena, Marilyn Coombs, Mary Richards, Michelle Stark, North Pole. Keep an eye on that one, guys. C'est moi, Paula123, Sammy J, Sue Marie, Suzette Sanborn, Teflon, Teresa Beeson, and Vicky Lemire. Make sure, folks, that you are on live chat, not top chat, so you don't miss much. All right. I'm sorry, but Gracie has now decided that she wants to say hello. She must have heard me talking to the camera or to the phone here because she hasn't bothered me all friggin' day until now. Oh my goodness. Did you tell everybody what you got for Christmas? You got a bunny from Furby. You got a chicken from Rebecca. You got treats from Arthur and Mel. And you got treats from Santa Claus. And you got a monkey. Didn't you? You got a brand new monkey. And you opened all your presents all by yourself. Didn't you? I don't know what's going on, but she's really being sucky. Oh my, get the stuff out of your eyes. Eh? All that rich food. Oh my goodness. Good kiss? Give me a, thank you. All right, you want your treat? You want your treat? Here you go. There you go, baby. So, excuse me. I have to have a better setup than this, but oh, right. Okay. I'm not plugged in. I'm going to plug my phone in so that it charges while we... All right. Okay, I'm here. Hey, everybody. Merry Christmas. And if you don't think it's Christmas, guess what? It still is. It is Christmas until January 1st. Now, let me explain this. Over the years, you know how, the Bob and Doug McKenzie do what's the 12 days of Christmas? There's Christmas Eve and then there's Boxing Day. Okay. There's 12 days of celebration with Christmas, and this goes right back to the Vikings and the pagans and all that stuff. It started with Yule on the 21st of December, and it goes all the way to Twelfth Night, which is January 1st. Okay? Those are the 12 days of Christmas from, just in case anybody want to know, the 21st of December to the 1st of January. Happy holidays. Do, 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 do. I think she has a Christmas tummy ache. Hi, Granny Frammy. I was not well yesterday. It was exhaustion. I didn't say anything because I was running a little bit of a temperature and I kept sneezing. So I said goodbye to Mom and Karen from here. And but it turns out it's just, I just got run down, and I'm still a little run down, but Howie has taken this next week off. So I fully intend to spend time quilting and spending time with my husband when he's not in the garage. If this is what retirement looks like, it's going to be awesome. Once he has a shop, and he'll be out there when he retires, he'll be out there and puttering, working. And then the wintertime we'll go to Florida. You know what I mean? I took my tree down today because my front room's so small and I can put my quilting stuff back out. Got my great-granddaughter a little sewing machine and gave her some fabric. Oh my God, Vicky, what a great gift. Bev, a friend's boxer had 6 pups on Christmas Day. Oh, what I wouldn't give for one of those pups. But I'm not sure how Gracie would do with that. But I think now she would be much better. I had planned on packing up my Christmas stuff, but really don't want to. You know what? Our tree hasn't even dropped any needles. It's like really, really fresh. So we left it off last night, but we're going to enjoy it. And then probably on New Year's Eve, which is kind of a traditional time for Howie and I to clean up after Christmas so that we can start the new year with our house in order. You know what I mean? Hey, Billy. Yeah, Kim, I'm just really tired, honey. I'm just really tired. Howie agrees. Howie and I agree it's the best Christmas we've had in years. Last Christmas, the most I remember about it was Howie giving me the supernatural stories on the memory stick, so that I could finish watching Supernatural. But I mean, I had people say, "Oh, get a garbage can. That's a divorce issue." Well, it would have been if it wasn't the garbage can I actually asked for. Right? I mean, everybody knows the story of the stainless steel garbage can that I deliberately threw away because I couldn't stand it. And then that Christmas, Howie bought me a brand new one, not realizing that the reason it was all dented and thrown in the garbage was because that's the way I made it that way. So when I got that's the exact replica in for Christmas, I just about, I looked at Howie and went, a garbage can? So this year, I'm going to show it to you. Why don't I just show it to you? Oh, don't look at my house. It's a mess. Right? So let's go on out. Oh, and by the way, these are all these lovely ornaments. Quite a few came this year. And somebody said that they had this as a paint by number set. So, I mean, it was really a beautiful, beautiful tree. And it gets more beautiful every year. Okay, I want to show you my garbage can. This is my garbage can. Oh, my kitchen doesn't look that bad. This is my garbage can. And what I like about this is if you don't have sinks right there, I could have put it right under the cupboard. But this is why... I've always lately been hanging bags on the handles of the cupboard, but they're messy and they leak. This I just had to have, right? Why? Because it's right next to the sink. So when I'm paring fruit and vegetables and all that stuff, it's right there. When I empty my drains, I can bang it right in there. When I empty the filter on my dishwasher, it's right there. And it's right there. And it's not huge. It is big enough and small enough that I can actually manage it, empty it, and I don't have to bend over. It's a garbage can for me. And many people laughed when they thought I was nuts. Well, last year when we went to that wedding in Toronto, we were parked in a really tight spot, and I smashed my taillight on a dumpster. Guess what? I've been asking for a taillight, for Howie to get me a taillight ever since. Getting one for Christmas? Bonus. So, hang on, here we go. Hang on, here we go. I gotta show you what Furby sent me. Furby sent me a wolf calendar. And a lid, magnetic lid thing. Yeah, my office is an absolute disaster, guys. Oh no, I'm really happy because that's the first brand new vehicle that I've ever bought. Right? Mine. I know it's in Howie's name, but it's my truck. I bought it, right? So having the taillight smashed, like it was still functional, it was just the cover part that was smashed. But having that smashed is kind of like the cobbler's children going barefoot. My husband's a bloody body man, right? So our trees stay up till Holy's Kings, January 6th. Oh, isn't that Ukrainian Christmas or Little Christmas? I mean, there's all different kinds. I mean, some people put their stockings back up on New Year's Eve because baby New Year's leave stuff. I've heard that, but I've never done it, But I think I like to start New Year's with a clean house, Hey, Bev, I got tired of turkey and mac and cheese and dressing. Now I'm enjoying fried cube steak and rice. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Hey, Lynn Marie. Well, yeah, it's kind of looks like that, Ginger Gargoyle. But the thing is when I saw it, it's not one of those wire ones, the wire powder coated ones that you just put the bag in and the little roll sits in the bottom. That's just all wire with a plastic lid. I did not want that. I wanted something solid, and I got it. I was so excited. And when I opened my faucet, woohoo! Because Howie, the faucets he got me a couple of years ago that are on my sink right now, I wanted what he bought me. But I really wanted was a dish pit one. The kind that sits up here and you just, hang on, here we go. I think I've got a head cold is what it is. So anyway, Howie said, but he got me the one. I said, as long as it has the sprayer built in. Well, the one he got me was the only one he could get his hands on at the time. So this year he went to buy me my dish pit faucet because eventually I want deep sinks as well. And he said they were really cheap. They were really cheap. So what he got me was a nice kitchen faucet, but it's not the kind that comes straight out sorry, that didn't look right. It's not the kind that comes straight out from the tap like mine is. And it goes up and you can pull it out this way. It's much, much nicer. I keep my little tree up until Little Christmas, January 6th. Hi, Gothic Sugar. Really quick, because I'm editing videos. I fell behind making decorations for my nephew. We don't do Christmas, but it was his birthday, and they only gave me 3 days. Hope all are well. Thank you, Gothic Sugar. I've always thought they were a nice trash bin. I like that yours can be moved around so easily. Yeah, I can. And I like that it sits on the door right in between the sinks and the dishwasher. And if it was right in front of the sinks, it would be an obstacle, but it's not. Yes. Hey, Furby. And thank you, honey. And Gracie loves her bunny. I'm working on the video of Gracie. Great. It was a very Gracie Christmas because I want to add in the video showing where she got really excited when we brought in the Christmas tree, and while she was sitting watching me while I was putting the lights on, and then she opened all her presents. So she's like super dog, Joe Mama, Helen. Oh, and thank you for my lid lifter. If Doris Mare sees this, Gracie ate the elf. I don't know how she got him, but she couldn't resist his beard. But thank you so much for my beautiful scarf, honey. My beautiful scarf. I mean, that scarf just made me feel like a princess. So, hi, Ann Lewis. Yeah. See, I've got a cold. I've got a bit of a cold, and it's just all there is to it. So that's one of the reasons I was in bed so much yesterday, trying to fight off this head cold. Of all the medical preparations I made, I didn't buy anything for cold and sinus. Right? I'm doing better. Anne. I'm this is my month off. So I'll be live streaming daily. I'll probably try and live stream daily for the rest of my life. As long as people just want to show up and visit, then I'm good for that. But I'm going to be quilting. I'm going to be quilting as of tomorrow. So right now I got the crock pot has turkey soup bubbling away in it. And I'm going to make noodles. Now I am going to do a video, I think. Oh, it's my little heater coming on. I don't need it actually because the wood stove's doing quite well. Excuse me, my nose is, this is what I knew. Christmas night when I went to bed, I woke up in the middle of the night, my nose, do you know that itchy, like you're going to sneeze? But that's all it was just like this. Like you're waiting to sneeze. It drives me crazy. So I've been taking Benadryl. Hey, Donna. Hi, Lacey Black. Jane. Hi, darling. Oh, Jane, never ever send me Laura Secord chocolates again. I went to bed Christmas Eve with pretzels and Laura Secord chocolates, and I was up all night. Well, part of it was, I got to tell you this, part of this was the night before Christmas Eve. So on the 23rd night, Karen had come and all that stuff. Mom's blood sugar bottomed out in the night. Now, I wasn't asleep, thank God. Let me just try and adjust this. Mom's blood sugar bottomed out in the night on the 23rd. And I had gotten myself, I had cut up 2 oranges into like slices so you could just eat them. And I had only had a couple of pieces when I went, nah, that's not what I want. So I put them in the fridge. So Mom, I heard a kind of a beep, beep, beep going on. And I go, Mom, what's going on? And she said, my blood's low. I said, there's sliced oranges. Not thinking, because I was high. I was on medical butter, right? So I said, not thinking I should have just got up and got it for her, but I said, there's a bowl of sliced oranges in the fridge. Get them into you. So she brought them back and she ate back to bed and she ate all the oranges. And then I went and got her a piece of fruit cake. And then I went and I got her a couple of Laura Secord chocolates and said, melt those under your tongue. She said, I don't want to eat anymore. And she checked her blood sugar and it was only 3.3. Okay. It's supposed to be 5.5, right? And I said, that's still really low, Mom, for you to go back to sleep on. I don't want you to go back to sleep till we get it higher. And she said, just give me some chocolate. So I gave her a couple of Laura Secord chocolates. And I said, just melt that under your tongue. Lay in bed and melt that under your tongue and stay awake as long as you can and then if you're still awake when it's gone, melt the next one under your tongue. So after that, Christmas Eve, aside from the fact that I was high on Laura Secord chocolates, I just couldn't sleep after that. It was like the next night was Christmas Eve, and I was like, every sound Mom made, I was like, are you okay? You know what I mean? So, what's going on? I hope that everyone had a lovely day on Christmas. It was wonderful. Yeah, Angie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Angie Mac. Happy birthday to you. Mwah. And many more. Enjoy that birthday. Because that was the last one my mother ever celebrated, was her 43rd. So happy birthday and many, many more. Sorry for what loss? What happened, Billy? What loss? I didn't see anybody say anything about a loss. Bev, did you see the Christmas speech the Queen made? It was very beautiful. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm sure it was very beautiful. As a matter of fact, I think my sister sent it to me. But long life to her. Billy lost a friend to COVID. My niece has it right now. I'm sorry for your loss, Billy. I am German, living in Germany, Mannheim, Germany. Sorry. I was thinking of Anaheim. So I'm going to be quilting the next couple of weeks. Howie's off work. Like I said, if this is going to be like retirement, I'll take it in spades. As long as he's got a shop to work in, right? This is the goal. Pay off all our debts, and it's not easy. This is the goal. Build Howie a little shop so that when he retires, he can put her all summer long on doing, little dents and dings and painting tractors or whatever the hell he wants to do for the locals. And then in the winter, we go away. My ex's girlfriend died Christmas morning. He's going to be moving back in for a while till he can get his own place. Your ex is moving back in with you because his girlfriend died? Wow, that's really big of you. I know, Hey, Steven! Thank you for the reminder. It is break time. And now my dad is fighting for his life. Jeez. You know what, folks? This can be potentially really bad for people who are immune compromised, elderly, or have health issues. I'm just really glad it's 99% survivable. It is. So we were better as friends than anything else. Well, that's good to know. Well, okay, Stephen, why are you pissed off? Oh, damn. Excuse me. Pony! What's going on, baby? You can email me, so that I don't worry. The thing is so many people go by me that I don't necessarily worry until somebody says, where is like Super Hazer or Terry White? Hi, darling. What's going on, Pony? Kirsten Neese. Hi, darling. Kirsten Neese, sorry. What's going on, Stephen? My mom died 21st of December 6 years ago, and now my dad, Christmas Day. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Dallas! How are you, darling? I just accidentally, you know what, Dallas? I put it to Connected Hearts Facebook, and as I was setting up, I accidentally hit go live when I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So, well, I'm glad you're with us today, Julie. I'm glad you're with us. I mean, I had somebody kind of rail at me for my tea break. And you got to remember, yesterday's tea break, I recorded yesterday. I took prior to work and I came home and I made the tea break. And then I went to bed. I went to bed for the rest of the day. Like after Mom and Karen left, I was like stayed in here after the tea break because I was starting to really honk and sneeze and my eyes were watering and I was getting a temperature. And Teasers, Pleasers, and Julie from Florida both lost a parent. Oh, that's awful. You know what? It doesn't matter how old you are when you lose a parent, your last parent, you're an orphan. I'll never forget my father dying. It was just, it was agony. It really was. Just had to clean the humidifier. He never cleaned it. House just stinks like mold. Who didn't clean the humidifier? Who didn't clean the humidifier? Absolutely. We'll include him in our prayers. Was he supposed to clean it, or is that where he lives? Or, okay, I don't know where you live. I don't know where you live, Stephen. Is Dan your partner? Or is he your friend or roommate or uncle or what? What's going on? Do you live together? Hey, one day at a time. Um, okay, you said yes. Oh, he's your partner. Okay. Well, you know what? I would be emptying the water of the humidifier for starters to put some fresh in there and rinse now I don't know if the humidifier are like, is it a dehumidifier or a humidifier? Oh, it's a dehumidifier. I'm thinking of a humidifier. A dehumidifier. Oh no, that's got to be emptied. As a matter of fact, if you don't empty ours, we need a new one. If you don't empty ours, it sometimes will just keep flowing until it overflows, right? It's happened more than once. So yeah, dehumidifiers are so important in damp places. Like we don't run ours in the wintertime downstairs because there's baseboard heat on all winter long. But in the summer where it's nice and cool, it gets really damp really quick. So we run a dehumidifier. You need a couple of days of just rest, Bev. Being worn down makes you get sick easier. That's why I spent yesterday in bed. Fury, hi, darling. How are you, Patricia? How are you, darling? I spent the day in bed yesterday, and I'm making turkey noodle soup. So what I'm going to do, this was my kind of plan. I have leftover stuffing and leftover turkey. I don't have any leftover gravy. So I think what I'm going to do is I have to make some noodles for tonight's soup. So I think I'm going to make a fairly large batch and put the noodles fresh in casseroles with turkey and onion and dehydrated celery and all that stuff and make two like turkey casseroles to freeze. Does that sound good enough? But not like mashed potatoes and stuffing and turkey. I'm going to make um I might do one with mashed potatoes, but my brain just farted. It literally just went, you know. How was your Christmas, Fury? Patricia, how was Christmas? Bev, great news. I walked at the casino yesterday. Oh, darling. You are such a ray of hope and sunshine for us all. That is awesome news. Oh, You keep me walking. You keep me walking, baby. Even if it's just, he's as smart as a whip, but dumb as a stone sometimes. Well, that's the way it is. We got to fill in the cracks in our life with where our partners don't. Lots of hot tea with water and lemon. Oh, I had some wonderful ginger lemon tea. It had mushrooms in it too. It was very good. There was one point there where my feet felt like they melted together and that I was a mermaid. It was wonderful. They just kind of went all warm and fuzzy and then felt like they were all kind of melted together. I went shopping all in my feet today. Oh, wow. Good for you. Oh, good job. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. Hey, Angela McLeod, on my feet. We got it. We understood. Anyway, how's your day going? I'm tired. I've got turkey soup in the crock pot going. I'm going to make noodles. And I think I'll do a quick video because I want to do some more home economics videos. So if I'm going to make noodles for tonight's soup, then I'm going to make noodles and whip up some, because I got mushroom soup, I got onions, I got turkey, add noodles and vegetables, and you got and then throw some Parmesan on top, you got a great turkey noodle casserole. Gonna play video games and drink tea. You know what? I've been playing Bejeweled Blitz. I'm so ticked because when I had to make the new Facebook account, they booted me from my Bejeweled account, and I was the queen in my little circle of Bejeweled. Now it's Wendy. Wendy's got over 100,000, and I can barely make it past 45 when it comes to scores. But that's okay. I'll get all my stuff back. I still know how to play. So I think that's what I'm going to do because Howie's like, okay, I'm done with turkey sandwiches, right? We had hot dogs last night for supper. The big Shopsy Schneider's big, long ballpark ones. We had hot dogs last night. Turkey lasagna with white sauce. Well, that's kind of like what I'm talking about, right? But I was thinking of making a lasagna, but I don't have any cottage cheese. Okay, you're going for another walk today, but you know what, Patricia? Remember what we said. Don't overdo it. You want your last, when you stop walking for the day, you want your memory to be one of flushed success, not that you've pushed yourself too far and you're in pain or you're overtired, and that's what's going to be remembered. That's what your body and your brain's going to remember. So the next time you go for a walk, you may not want to because you overdid it last time. It's a psychology thing, but it works. So please, it's like leaving the party at its height. Okay? Don't overdo. All right, darling? Love home ec videos. Did Nan go home? Oh yeah, they went home yesterday. Karen and Nan went home yesterday, Boxing Day, because they have a cat at home. So Karen can only leave Sam for a couple of days, and then she's got to get back home. You're talking to a wall. Bev, you're talking to a wall. Why? I'm not talking to Hey, Yoda. They were medical mushrooms. That's all I'm going to say. Technically you are. Well, technically I'm talking to a wall, but I'm not. Oh, well, thank you, Jane. Yeah, Nan and you know what? Patricia listens when she hears common sense. Don't tell me she doesn't listen, because she is a woman of strong common sense. And when she hears it, she recognizes it. You're talking to Patricia Furia. I'm talking to my Patricia Furia. And she knows. Hey, Chevy Ford Dodge 4x4. Gotta got firewood, so you have a great night. God bless. Take care, honey. I got to go put another log on the fire shortly. No, technically I'm not talking to a wall. I'm talking to my telephone. She has selective hearing. Well, and you don't? We all have selective hearing when it's something that we want to do, right? So, good afternoon from Kentucky. Oh, well, thank you, Lorraine. Is it Lorraine, or Loreni? I love you too, sweetheart. I love you too, Patricia. Well, listen. Yeah, that's right. Guilty. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? I had a lovely Christmas. I got spoiled rotten. I got, keyboard and the only thing Howie didn't get was, I forget what it was, so it doesn't really matter, does it? When I opened Howie's presents, the presents from Howie and the present from Briar, I squealed like a little girl. A taillight, and it's all so new and pretty and shiny. Oh my, faucets, higher faucets, ones that don't leak. You know what I mean? My garbage can, yay! I'm not kidding. There's no fake in that kind of excitement. My mom was the queen of selective hearing. Well, I'm sure we are. What are you doing for Nye? What's Nye? Yes. I didn't hug Mom too much. Mom was pretty frail, but I made sure she ate. I made sure she had porridge with like steel cutout porridge with raisins for breakfast if it wasn't a bagel or toast and fruit. I made sure that she ate, home cooked food. Oh, New Year's Eve. I think I might do, a Freaky Friday. On New Year's Eve is actually on a Thursday, so maybe we'll just, we're not big New Year's Eve people. We really aren't, but maybe I'll just do a live New Year's stream. How about that? New Year's. I was thinking New York. I'm making lasagna for New Year's Eve. I made lasagna, and then I put it in the fridge and forgot that it was gluten-free noodles, and they don't do well with freezing, and they kind of just disintegrated it when I baked it. It was awful. But it was tasty enough to eat, but it wasn't like lasagna. Cook homemade Chinese. Ooh, I got a couple of videos on that, Cindy, and they were really successful too. How can I make banana chips in a dehydrator? You don't. Those hard, crunchy chips are actually freeze-dried. I make my own pasta and everything. That's what I was thinking. That's what got me thinking. I've got to make noodles for tonight's turkey soup. Oh, I should just, make up some flat noodles and make lasagna. And then I went, I'm out of cottage cheese, yada, yada, unless that's what's in the pantry fridge. But I think it's sour cream. So New Year's Eve is surf and turf, strip steak and scallops. Ooh, not that surfy. Do you have an alternate flour noodle recipe? Alternate for what? Gluten? No, that's just the stuff my son brings up when he wants lasagna when he comes up here. They make sure I have gluten-free noodles so that I can make lasagna when they're here. But I made it and then put it in the freezer and then baked it. And the noodles kind of disintegrated because they got wet while they were freezing. Trippy Thursday. Thwacka Thursday. We'll make up a whole new word. Thwacka. Thwacka. We quit doing anything for New Year's when we had kids and never picked it back up, usually asleep by 10. Absolutely, Joe Mama. So don't expect New Year's Eve to like run until midnight or even start at midnight. If you're lucky, it'll start around 4 and end around 6. And you can watch it later if you want. Made duck broth today. Did you skim all the fat off? Our Maltese has eaten so much turkey, he is starting to look like what? Oh, Teflon. Gracie's got gained weight. She's gained weight. Father Tim is in the house. Peace be with you, Father Tim. Mwah! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everybody's saying, hi, Father Tim. Yes, fat's all off. Good, because I'm not a fan of duck. I'll eat it if I was starving, you know. But I'll tell you something. I got a family of squirrels out back that have moved in. There's no red squirrels left in my neighborhood. These black and gray ones have taken over. And I was watching them the other day, and there's 4 of them running up and down the tree. And I'm looking at them going, oh, so that's the family. And then I realized not one of them had the white flash at the end of the tail. So it's like there's more than 4. And I have a half a bag of feed. So I think I'm going to get Howie to spread that feed down around the apple trees. And when the squirrels find it, I'm going to load the shotgun with some bird shot, and I'm going to make squirrel stew. And by God, if I do, there will be a video. I'm not a fan of duck either. Well, the thing is, Aldo, is to me, it kind of smells like beef, looks like beef, but it's a bird. And it just, my brain can't get past that. It's like maybe with Howie and liver, with the texture thing. But it just, maybe if I had been raised on it, but no. I just applied to join your Facebook page. Well, make sure, Sky Day, that you answer the questions and you agree to the guidelines, because you will not get accepted if you don't answer the 2 questions and the guidelines. Try Muscovy duck. It's a tree bird. Really? It's still red meat, though. I got a stock pot for Christmas, and I'm currently trying half my hand at turkey stock. Oh, good girl, Sky Day. Oh, well, hey, like I said, Christmas Eve, we had our turkey dinner. And Briar, once we were from the table, I said, Briar, you and Karen can unload and load the dishwasher if you want, or just clear the table, right? Briar said, tell you what, I'll do the dishes. So Karen cleared up and took the dishes to Briar, and Howie took all the meat off the turkey and all the stuffing out of the turkey and put that in the fridge. And he said, what do you want me to do with the carcass? I said, throw it in the crock pot, add cold water, and I'll turn it on after, because everybody's freaking out about the push button crock pot. Swirly stew. What is swirly stew? Yeah, the beef bird thing. Hey, Marcus Moss. Oh, well, no problem. We're not always on time, and I started before I even announced it. So I'm sorry, I got a bit of a toothache. Remember when that tooth was loose and it came out? Now this one's loose. I'm going to soon have to see a dentist and have all my teeth pulled and get dentures. Need to run. Looks like I'm being the supervisor today. Okay, sweetheart, you take care. Hi, Dakota. I'm listening but cleaning. Hey, Paula, how are you, darling? Okay, Stephen, you tell Dan to get his act together, or I have to come down there and whoop it. Did I say get his act together or get his ass together? One or the other. Oh, that's wonderful. Chief 420, we had baked salmon with sweet mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Oh, that sounds lovely. Well, I have been stewing my turkey carcass since Christmas Eve, and it's soup today. So, all right, Fury. I love you, sweetheart. Give Father Tim a hug for me if that's okay. I love you, and say hi to Richard for me too, okay, sweetheart? Now, listen, folks. Sky Day, I'm from Ohio, Canada, but I'm in Phoenix. Okay, Ohio, Canada. I don't think there is an Ohio in Canada, but I'm in Phoenix right now, not the same without snow. Oh, yeah, that's a good reminder, 420. Thank you. My oldest daughter had to have all her teeth removed before she was even 25. We have bone loss in our mouth on my mom's side. That's my problem. I'm suffering bone loss. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my teeth. My teeth are beautiful. I've had two cavities my whole life, but they're dropping out. And every time one falls out here, the one next to it, the bone loss starts to go because the teeth kind of keep each other in place. But if you lose one to bone loss, then the next one gets loose, and then the next one. I have missing teeth. I'm missing 6 teeth. So, oh, you move back and forth. Yeah, that's what I'm having. So I won't even have posts put in when they do it. I need, like, maybe they can put in plates that will hold my teeth in place, by putting, the false plates in, or maybe they're going to have to take them all. I don't know. But I know that, like Mary Jane suffered bone loss, and they put posts in so her teeth would click into place. Problem is when she broke her dentures, her posts got loose from bone loss, and it was really, really a painful process. It's like worse than when my teeth get loose and start hanging by a thread. Everyone except me has a tooth pulled. Lena K, I'm toothless. I'm almost 40 and I'm just now growing a wisdom tooth. I only had 2 wisdom teeth. And one was coming out crooked. Where was it? Okay, it was on the top jaw, and it was coming out like this. Because my teeth used to be so tight together that I didn't even have wisdom teeth. I only had the 2 top ones. And this one was coming out crooked, and every time I talked or chewed, the tooth that was growing out crooked was rubbing my jaw. So I had to have that one removed, and then I had the other one removed because there was that's where a cavity had happened or something because it was so tight. I have room, so I'm sure it will be all right. In my family. Oh. So yeah. I don't know how I got to do it, but someone said, "Oh, you should go to a dentist first." Why do I need to go to a dentist? Isn't the orthodontist or whatever he is, the denturist, going to just x-ray my mouth and take casts and stuff? I only go to the dentist if I've got a problem. You know what I mean? Everyone said, "Oh, you're not flossing your teeth. That's why your teeth are falling out." No, it's called bone loss. I made authentic tiramisu. And guess what? There's a half a pan left for me, and I will eat it all. That sounds like a challenge. Prosthodontist. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Mrs. V. How are you feeling? Hey, Carrie. I'm doing better, but I'm still really tired. So I'm going to be taking time over the next couple of weeks, over the month of January, to putter and I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon, okay? Because I am not waiting till I hit 100,000 subscribers. I've got seeds to give away. I've got mugs and cookbooks. And you know what? I'm going to make up 3 prize packages of those things because you know what? The seeds don't necessarily want to wait till I hit to 100,000 subscribers. Whoever wins them may want them now for spring, right? Maybe implant. No, that's what I'm saying. You don't put there will be no implants because the implant has to go into the bone, and bone loss will make the implant eventually loose and cause more problems. Just as the bone loss is causing problems now, it's going to cause problems with implants. Unless I think it's my nephew had to get, and it runs in my family too. He had to get, I think they're talking about taking a piece of his rib or hip or something and doing bone in surgery and then putting an implant in. I won't do implants. Yeah, I won't do implants just because it doesn't make any sense, right? If they have to put bone in from, say, my hip or something, that's fine, right? For something for the plates to fit to, that's fine. But nah. I had surgery to bulk up my jaw for implants. And how did it go? Like, was your jaw, did you suffer bone loss? Patriot check. Hey, baby. Uh, have to go and grab a nap. Fibro day and exhausted. Love to all, and especially you, Beth. Jane, I hope you don't mind, but I shared those teas with Nan because she lives on tea and water, right? Kind of like me, but you know. All right. I love you. Rest, sweetheart. I'm sending you healing light. Praying for spring and summer. Oh, honey, winter's just starting. Winter's just starting. It's when the days begin to lengthen, which is December 22nd, when the days begin to lengthen, the cold begins to strengthen. Need to head out, going to go play outside to play with the girls. Hey, Robin Rose. Okay, Sam, you take care. God bless. Hey, Chrissy Rose. I'm writing a cookbook. I'll send you some recipes. I am French trained. Ooh, sounds wonderful. Yes, it runs in my family. Went well. Jaws ready to go. Funds are NIT. I don't get it. Well, I know that Howie's coverage covers the extractions, but I don't think it's going to cover dentures. So I'm just going to have to start saving money, right? But I also want to build Papa a shop too, a small shop up on the hill so that he can putter in his retirement. Because everybody knows who knows anything about the automotive industry, body men do not survive long after retirement. It's almost like their body goes into shock from the lack of chemicals or something. It's really weird. I know, Bev. I wrote. Okay, wait a second. What am I missing? Yes, it runs in my family. Went well. Jaws ready to go. Funds or not. Oh, not. I get it. Okay. I had surgery and had all teeth removed and bone passed, put in, and it grows pretty quickly. So you can get the implant. Some pain, of course, but it's worth it. Yes, I had severe bone loss. All right. Well, I'm just going to have to see a professional because if you look carefully, this side of my mouth has already lost teeth to here, and this side is on here. And if this one goes and this one's loose, eventually I'm going to have teeth here and here, but none on either side. And I'm just going to look all lopsided. You know what I mean? Take care, Helen. Even after insurance, her dentures cost us 20 grand? Oh, hell no. Oh, no, I ain't got that kind of money. Well, I'm thinking like $3,000-$4,000 for click-ins. You know what I mean? Don't wait with your teeth. They can give you partials, which will keep you still healthy teeth in place. Got same bone loss. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to make an appointment at a dentist as soon as I can. We have a dentist here in Wakefield, but I don't go there. For the simple reason is they don't have an elevator, for starters. Yup, included extraction, though. Okay, there you go. Dentures in Canada cost around $3,000. All right. I think it's less expensive for implants and partials. I think implants are actually more expensive, but partials aren't. I go to the local college and get it discounted. I don't mess around with my health when it comes to having people dealing with in my body, because we all know I'm one of them people that you don't know how, like, I've never had gas before. So, and I know my father reacted to gas. So I don't know. My dentist is amazing. I can PM you details. Oh, okay, Cindy. Thank you. Try dental school cheaper. No. Uh-uh. My hair? Sure. But dental school? Uh-uh. I went to Ohio State University. My mom got her dentures before she was 20. Irony. Grandpa was a dentist. Ow. Implants are much more expensive than partial. That's what I was thinking. The professors work on you most of the time. Hey, darling. So anyway, folks, come in and say hello. You got to tell everybody, because I don't think they believe me, how I squealed over my garbage can, my tail light, and my faucet. Yeah, implants $2,000 each, right? That's a partial plate here, right? No, I'm not going to mess around. But you know what? My mom had her dentures by the time she was 25. So far, I've only lost 2 molars. I've lost 6. So I'm going to thank you, Cindy. Please email me that information. Cindy Howard, you know her husband who brought the firewood? Mm-hmm. She's going to email me her dentist because she lives in Elmer. Right. Say hi, everybody. Say
hello,
hi,
everybody.
Nobody believes that I squealed like a little girl. What did I say about my tail light? Do you remember when I said it's so? You don't remember?
I don't.
It's so pretty and shiny and red.
She was as excited as Gracie was about her new monkey.
Oh, wait till you see the video.
I'm exhausted. I'm going for a shower.
Okay, baby. Can you, before you do anything though, can you lift Sam onto the island? Because I got to make noodles. Thank you, dear. Well, I don't have to clean it off just this minute because I'm going to make a video. So don't worry about it. Just put Sam on the island and let me do my magic. Got a Roomba for Christmas. Anyone know if it will scratch my hardwood floors? Dallas is the girl to ask. Dallas said, hi, Howie. Dental school and college, they don't take you for major stuff unless you don't have insurance. Your dentist is in Ottawa, though. It doesn't matter. I mean, I know it's extra, right?
I work in Ottawa. My insurance is in Ottawa.
Howie works in Ottawa. His insurance is in Ottawa. So there we go. I know I have a wonderful husband. He is. But now that he's going to have a shower, you know what that means? It means it's time for me to make those noodles and throw them in the soup and go watch the rest of season. Start watching season 6. No, it's season 5, isn't it?
I think 5, yeah.
Yeah, season 5 of the Vikings. I got a Ninja Foodie grill and squealed too. Well, there you go, right? Like someone said, well, someone gave me a lecture in comments. I had to remove the comments. Someone gave me a lecture about Christmas isn't about things. It's a spiritual time and blah, 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 blah. I went, yeah. So? It's not about presents. I said, tell that to the 3 kings and the 3 wise men. Okay? Because they brought gifts. So it's the least I can do. My dentist wanted $6,000 to retract my gums. Ooh. I took my daughter to 3 local dentists. I was not impressed. So, well, you know what? Until you get, if you found a dentist that you are impressed with, please, please, please. I would love to see, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be seeing somebody in Ottawa about stuff. So, just saw Bjorn in a movie on Netflix. Christmas Drop. He was so different looking in this movie. Kind of reminds me of my son Arthur, eh? Just saying. But, the genetics. The genetics have, the genetics thin over time. I'm so glad to made it alive again. Hey, Sandy Rush. Dentists are very expensive no matter what you do. I know. He played a Navy pilot. Wood floors, no issues with the room behind. There you go. Thank you, Dallas. Only bad thing about moving from California was I loved my dentist and doctor. Yeah, yeah. Always one in the crowd. Well, I mean, I get it. Like some people, somebody also said, you shouldn't talk about food or you shouldn't show posts of all your, Christmas splendor and stuff like that. There's people who are hungry. Okay. Am I not going to celebrate just because there's other people who can't? I'm sorry. Every gift I have is God given, whether it's from the hands of a friend or the hands of a family member or my own hands. The gifts are still God given, right? I'm not going to be ashamed that I raised those turkeys myself. I'm not going to allow myself to be shamed into not enjoying Christmas. Okay? I mean, that people don't have a right to tell you how you should celebrate or how you should have your celebration of life. To me, it's all about life, right? When will the book start again? Very soon, Ginger. Very soon. I've got the quilt to do. I've already done the draw and for Ghost the Bootlegger's course, and I've only gotten two. I've only gotten two responses from that. And get this, folks. Nobody claimed this. So when I do the giveaway with the cups and the cookbooks and everything, I'm throwing this in as another prize. You know why? Because I can. There we go. No, Nan is still not here. Nan went home yesterday with Karen. Well, I just the way I look at it is I would rather get a tail light than diamonds, right? I would rather have a functioning kitchen than a fur coat. Those things that my husband bought me were all things I wanted and needed. Forget furs and diamonds and all that stuff. My husband knows me, right? And he almost got brained by a garbage can once. That's why the only reason he bought me one was because I said, this is the only garbage can you're ever allowed to buy me unless I ask for it, right? So if other people want to, make Christmas solely about a spiritual thing, like I saw somebody put up a Christmas tree shaped like a cross. And I went, I think you're getting Easter mixed up with Christmas there, hon. Right? I mean, that's just me though, right? You do you, I'll do me. God and I know where we are. I'm good with God. I'm good with my higher power. You know why? Because he fuels my life. Every day above ground is a gift from God for me. And I'm going to celebrate it any way I can. And that's that. So, I mean, people are probably shaking their heads going, she wants to build him a shop so that he can work after he retires. That's saving my husband's life, guys. Because if he quit cold turkey, it would be like quitting heroin for him. It would kill him. Body men don't last long after they quit unless they keep their hand in. I don't know why. Heck, still have not posted my gifts. Will tomorrow. Keep just working on my arm. So slow on everything. Sweetheart, Dallas, you, my love, do the best you can. That's all anybody can ask of anybody. Take care, Patriot Chick. Yeah. Someone asked me one year what I wanted for Christmas. I said a Swiffer and a new vacuum. They said, you don't ask for stuff like that. I said, yes, I do. because I need it and I want it. Exactly. Exactly. All right. You know what I want next year? I want a nice deep sink. Great big deep sink. You know, if it can be done with those granite counters. I don't know if you can get a sink to fit that hole. That's the farm. My favorite sinks. Anybody ever gone into a church kitchen or a Legion kitchen or whatever? And they got these three great big sinks and one big tap that reaches them all, and dividers. Ooh, sinks. I do well, Bev. Didn't even ask. He just knew what I wanted. Oh, yeah. I need a deep sink. I need a deep sink. My daughter got me canning jars and lids this year. That's wonderful. Hey, Tony DeLuca and Midwest Katie. Well, listen, folks. I just want people to not judge each other, right? That's not our job. Nowhere near our job. Our job is to love one another. Our job is, and even if you don't like each other, it doesn't mean you don't care. It doesn't mean you don't love. Love and like are two different things. I couldn't stand my neighbor and never want to see him on my property again. But guess what? I love the man because he's a human being. He may be all twisted up in knots, but it doesn't change the fact that he's a human being and he deserves my love. And my love means that I don't mess with him. Because whenever we come to, it comes to an argument. So my respect for myself and my neighbor is to respect the distance between us. Good fences make good neighbors, right? Oh, I'm so glad you got canning lids and jars. I got a special gift from my mother. She colored me a picture in the nursing home. Oh, wow. That's our job. You're right, Paula. It's our job. Love doesn't mean you got to fawn over a person and give them gifts and hug them and everything. Sometimes it means caring enough just to keep an eye and make sure, like my neighbors back at home when my dad went away to California, left his truck parked in the driveway because he ordered a limousine, and my neighbors went nuts for 2 days because they hadn't seen Dad go to town. They didn't see the lights on, nothing, but the truck was in the driveway. They were Jerry was that close to breaking into the house. When his daughter phoned me and I said, no, Dad's in California. And I had told Dad, let them know that you're going away. No, I'm not going to let them know. I'm not going to bother them. I said, no, Dad, if you don't tell them, they're going to get worried. And they did. So and he never went anywhere again. He didn't tell somebody. Absolutely. Bev, please add Patricia Furia's physical therapist, Angie, in our prayers. She has COVID and is in the hospital. Okay, absolutely. Well, listen, either all life is precious or none of it is, even for those who don't treat us well. Exactly, Midwest Kate. Exactly. Right, Gracie? Anyway, Howie has done his shower. I have to get to work. I know, I'm just making noodles. And I don't know if I'm going to make my video or not. I may make a whole bunch of noodles and then just put some away and make the video tomorrow. All right? However I do this, we'll see. But one thing is fairly certain. Hopefully you'll see me here tomorrow. Don't know what time, no schedule. This is my holidays. Hey, Cal. What is the name and where did you get your food chopper? My food chopper is called a Vidalia Chop Wizard. And you can get the Starfrit version at like Canadian Tire, Lowe's, Walmart. But the Vidalia Chop Wizard you can get at they have a website. It's Vidalia, V like the onion. Or you can get them on Amazon. Okay? Scratches from Furby. Yes. Thank you, Ann Lewis. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love to you all. All right. For all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual blessing. This is a non denominational prayer. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to have a faith. It doesn't mean you have to believe in what I believe. It just means if you want to add your positive energy to what we're doing, then you just go right ahead and do it. You don't have to say anything, you just add your energy. Okay? Just because I call my higher power God, it doesn't mean that you have to follow my lead, because my relationship with my higher power is my own. Right? All right. Hey, Brigitte. It's because I accidentally went live without putting out notifications, honey. It was an accident. So, um, let's all take a nice deep breath. Hey, God, it's us. Um, God, there's a lot of, there's a lot of misconceptions about like and love, God. And there's a lot of misconceptions about what love really is. So God, could you help us shed some light on our hearts and our minds about what love truly means? Because if we ask, you will show us. There's folks are sick, God. There's some folks that are sick. My niece Amanda, my Patricia Furia's physical therapist. Some people have lost folks. Some people are confused about why we're celebrating life, even when there's so much crap going on. The whole matter is, God, we celebrate life because life is meant to be celebrated. Because every day above ground is a good day, and it's a new day, fresh with no mistakes in it. So this is why we celebrate every chance we can get. But God, please look after our friends and family who are ill, confused, alone, hurt, neglected, rejected, whatever is in their angst. God, please help us to shine light and love to all those within our grasp, because we know it's all about light and dark, God. We know we can't have light without darkness. We can't have good without evil. We can't have love without hate and anger. So, does that mean we give up the fight? Does that mean we stop shining? Absolutely not. Because these are always an earthly battle. There's always going to be this battle for the balance between light and dark. It is one without the other. And one is always fighting to overcome the other. And I never will. The best we can hope for is balance between the two. So thank you, God, for teaching us not to give up. Not to give up our shine for one single second. Because it's up to us. It's up to us to keep the balance. So thank you for that lesson, God. And please, God, look after all our friends and family. Look after the negative people, because they need our prayers the most. Look after the nasty people, the angry people, the hurtful people, because they're coming from a really dark place. And therefore, we must shine harder. That is the love. That is love. When we shine, we are shining our love. Yeah, I like that. Thank you, God. So let us link hearts and link hands and shine. And may we continue to shine every single day as we find one reason after another to celebrate life on life's terms, not on my terms, on God's terms. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Peace be with you. Merry meet. Blessed be. Whatever floats your boat when it comes to shining. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I love you, my light warriors. I love you all. And I love you nasty old negative people too. I love you enough to pray for you. All right? Take care. God bless. All things being equal and normal. We'll see you sometime tomorrow. I got to go make noodles. Love you. God bless.